Okay. In the rehabilitation of structure, I am Dr. Tabal Shelvi, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. This repair and aspect of maintenance. This topic of rehabilitation. The second topic is repair aspect of maintenance. So, repair aspect of maintenance, even though designers allow a large margin of safety in their designs, once deterioration reaches a critical limit, immediate repair is needed to restore the level of performance to its intended level of service. So, the execution of such a repair is an exacting technical matter involving 5 basic steps. First one is finding the deterioration, determining the cause, evaluating the strength of existing building or structure. Finding the deterioration. Before the repair can be effected, there must be realization that something is wrong, and the realization must come before it is too late to make a repair, or that is before the structure has collapsed. For example, timbers and timber piling can be damaged by insects or marine organisms usually to the point to collapse without exhibiting any external evidence which would be apparent except to a trained observed. Even a common defect like corrosion of steel can be difficult to detect because it occurs principally in the most inaccessible parts of the structure. The simple reason the accessible parts is painted, but the inaccessible parts often are neglected. The point to be made is that the engineer charged interested in maintenance must be trained. Second one is to determine the cause. To select the repair step, the cause has to be identified. In case of concrete, the specific cause might not be known due to several agents acting. What can be done is eliminate possibilities and design repair procedures for any of the remaining few. In such cases, cost will go higher. But it should also be noted that the failure to understand the cause of the defect can lead to the selection of repair procedure which would be harmful rather than the helpful. For example, some of the few tips are follows: insects and observe the structure, observe in bad and good weather, compare with other construction in the area or elsewhere, be a patient, study the problem and allow enough time to do. Third one is to evaluate the strength of the existing structure. This should be done to know whether it is safe to continue using the structure or limit it to a less severe extent of usage. If the structure has not completely deteriorated, the adequacy of determination of strength becomes important. Of that following methods can be used. First method is fixed percentage method. It is also assumed that all the members will have lost less than some predetermined percentage of their strength are still adequate, and that all members which have lost more than the strength are inadequate. Second is the analysis of actual stress condition. This method is to make detailed stress analysis of the structure as it stands, including the allowances for loss of section where it has occurred. Third one is a load test. Third step is load test. The load test may be required by the local building offered, but they should only be performed by a computation indicated that there is reasonable margin of safety against collapse. Here, when performed on actual structure in repair work, every little bit for strength is important. So, evaluate of the need of repair. The need of repair to permit a determination to continue, to make measures to preserve the structure without strengthening, to strengthen the construction if determination is expectedly severe, to reconstruct or possibly abandon it. So, in this case A, analysis show that still has adequate strength if the appearance of the existing condition is objectable. Case B, analysis shows that the strength of the structure currently or shortly will be adequate, either repair or rebuild or abandon it partly or completely or consider change of use.